Business and Leisure, your weekly window to the world of business and guide to the good life. Hosted by Mr. Ray Butch Gamboa.
This is Ray Butch Gamboa for Business and Leisure, the weekly business and lifestyle TV and online magazine that centers on the latest significant business developments and lifestyle trends. Joining me this week as our co-host, please welcome our sunshine girl, Damon Soyak, with the latest trends in leisure. Day?
Hi Butch, and thank you so much for having me once again here on Business and Leisure. Hi everyone, yes, I've quite a lot of things in store for you here on the lifestyle section of our show. As always, we start with the latest happenings in and even out of the metro. That is followed, of course, by our popular segment Places with our new food destination. And lastly is our regular treat to all the firearm enthusiasts out there. Another busy edition of Business and Leisure, and we start right away with the hottest issues on business with none other than our main man, Mr. Ray Butch Gamboa. See you in a while, Butch.
Thanks, Dave. We'll see you back in a short while. This is Business and Leisure, your window to the world of business and guide to the good life.
Introducing the all-new Mitsubishi Xpander.
See the horizon as a starting point. Use each obstacle to gain momentum. Make the unknown routine. Continue where all others stop. New Peugeot SUV range. Never have SUVs gone so far.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too.
So, why are you back?
I didn't want to miss you.
Welcome back to Business and Leisure. We now have some of the latest significant business developments on BizWatch, our business section. For our lead issue this week on the energy sector in the land, the Department of Energy expressed optimism when it announced that it is confident that they can add about 10,000 megawatts by year 2021. This announcement came from Energy Undersecretary Felix William Fuentebella. Our business reporter Heidi Santos has the story.
At the 6th E-Power Mo conference in Taguig City, Energy Secretary Felix William Fuentebella said on the sidelines that we can bolster our domestic power supply by about 10,000 megawatts. But even with this target of 10,000 megawatts being attained, the country's power reserves remain quite thin, so the Department of Energy wants more power plants to come in. Based on the Department of Energy's Power Development Plan 2016 to 2040, peak demand was expected to increase from 12,213 megawatts in 2015 to 49,287 megawatts in the year 2016 in a high gross domestic product growth scenario. This means a 6% annual average growth rate from 2016 to 2040. Speaking on a per-grid basis, the energy official said that Mindanao is projected to have the highest annual average growth at 8%, followed by Visayas at 7% and Luzon at 5%. Total capacity of the Philippines' committed power plants is 8,618.3 megawatts. Of this, 6,511 is in Luzon, 774.9 in the Visayas, and 1,332.4 in Mindanao. There is a natural gas facility in Luzon which could add 650 megawatts and a solar facility in Luzon that could add 92.9 megawatts. Meanwhile, renewable energy plants are expected to produce 1,559.8 megawatts. The Department of Energy revealed in its 2017 Power Statistics report that coal is still the country's top source of energy with an installed generating capacity of 8.49 megawatts. This is 8.5% higher than 2016, which registered at 7,419 megawatts. Renewable energy also rose 1.7% from 6,598 to 7,079 megawatts. Oil went up by 14.9% to 4,153 from 3,616 megawatts.
These are very positive figures. Add to this natural gas, which rose from 3,441 to 3,447 megawatts. Power generation also increased by 3% from 90,798 in 2016 to 94,370 gigawatts. Meanwhile, still on the energy front, Energy Assistant Secretary Leonido Pulido III is batting for a provision in a pending bill that will allow the government to take over a private company's place if it withdraws from building a planned integrated natural gas facility. Here's our BizWatch correspondent, Andre Cole, with the details.
Senator Sherwin Gatchalian is expected to draft a bill aimed at developing the country's natural gas industry. Related to this, Energy Assistant Secretary wants to include a provision wherein if no third-party private investor comes in, the government should be ready to step in and invest in the integrated natural gas plant's construction. The franchise for the Malampaya Deepwater Gas-to-Power project in offshore Palawan is set to expire in 2024. Before the franchise expires, Senator Sherwin Gatchalian, head of the Senate Committee on Energy, announced that he will file a bill aimed at developing the Philippines' natural gas industry. Apart from the earlier provision the Assistant Secretary has proposed, Pulido has also suggested to include incentives for companies seeking to enter the natural gas industry. The Department of Energy has announced that it expects 11 companies to submit a more complete application for the project. They expect these to come in within the third or fourth quarter of the year. Meanwhile, the Department of Energy are in the midst of preparing to address concerns from these companies, which include financing and the expiration of some power supply agreements between 2021 and 2022. Among the companies interested to build the facility are the Philippine National Oil Company, or PNOC, First Gen Corporation, Tokyo Gas Company Limited, China National Offshore Oil Company, Viers Energy Corporation, and Carmine Energy Pte. Ltd.
The Philippine Downstream Natural Gas Regulation is the agency governing this plant facility. The promulgation governing this is seen as paving the way to make the Philippines an LNG trading and transshipment hub for the Asia-Pacific region. At this juncture, we will have to take a short break. Stay with us because we will be back shortly with more interesting and relevant business issues.
See the horizon as a starting point. Use each obstacle to gain momentum. Make the unknown routine. Continue where all others stop. New Peugeot SUV range. Never have SUVs gone so far.
Introducing the all-new Mitsubishi Expander.
It's back! Participate in the only public poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. Vote for your favorite car makes and models in the 2018-2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph to vote every day until September 30, 2018 and get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Which models do you think will become this year's Automobile of the Year in the standard and premium luxury class? You choose, you decide.
Welcome back to Business and Leisure's BizWatch as we continue with more interesting business issues for you. The Department of Agriculture sees an increase in rice and corn production in the first half of 2018. This was announced by Department of Agriculture Secretary Emmanuel Piñol, who projects a 0.88% rise in palay output. Heidi Santos has a story.
As rice production is expected to rise, this is also true for corn, which is seen to increase by 1.62% from January to June of this year. Agricultural Secretary Piñol is anticipating a better harvest this year as rains came even during the dry season in the country. This has allowed the farmers to replant, according to the Secretary, who has gone around the country to laud the second cropping season. Because of this, the Agricultural Secretary is projecting a record harvest this year for palay, which can surpass last year's record of 19.267 million metric tons due to the early onset of rainfall. Meanwhile, the Department of Agriculture is considering packaging rice sold in the market for food security and hygiene. The packed rice will be sold on a per kilo basis from 1 to 5 kilos. Agriculture Secretary Piñol said that with the proposed rice packaging, the DA can easily trace the miller of the rice for accountability. The packaging of rice will also ensure that the commodity has accurate weight. This will be done by phase, and the DA Secretary said that even without the National Food Authority, the DA will proceed with the plan, citing the food safety law. Secretary Piñol was also quoted as saying that the SRP for regular milled rice should be lower than 40 pesos, while well-milled rice can be sold between 40 to 42 pesos. He will announce the SRP for fish, particularly tilapia, bangus, and galunggong shortly.
With the rising prices of commodities in the market, the Filipino consumers are keenly watching the SRP index. Under the anti-profiteering law, violators can be fined from 1,000 pesos to as much as 1 million for each violation committed. And now for our fourth and final business issue for this week. The Department of Agriculture is looking at the sharp increase in local demand for coffee and wants to step up the production for this commodity. Andre Ko has the details.
The government wants another 1,000 hectares for coffee production to add to the present 2,300 hectares planted to coffee in Davao. According to High Value Crops Development Program Coordinator Melanie Provido, the demand for coffee is increasing by 2.4% every year and is expected to rise in the coming years. More and more people drink coffee every day. There's also an increasing consumption of coffee among the younger generation. DA Region 11 is focusing on rehabilitating 185,000 trees across the whole region. Rejuvenated coffee trees are expected to bear larger berries after a year compared to replanting, which normally takes up to 4 years. Rejuvenating is a widely accepted practice for revitalizing coffee farms. Meanwhile, in line with stepping up coffee production, post-harvest facilities and effective branding of green coffee beans are badly needed. High-value crops like coffee, banana, cacao, durian, and other industrial and horticultural crops are the comparative advantage of DA Region 11, with coffee as the second most consumed beverage and second most traded commodity. The Department of Trade and Industry has listed Davao Region, Central Mindanao, and the ARMM as the nation's top producers of coffee.
According to official data, coffee production dropped 8.7% in the first quarter of this year. This is attributed to the cutting of old trees and the effects of fruit borers. From the total coffee output of 18,420 metric tons, 72.5% was Robusta, 18.4% Arabica, 8.5% Excelsa, and 1% Liberia. And on that note, we end this week's BizWatch. We hope you'll join us again next week for more relevant and informative business issues. Business and Leisure continues after another short break with an interesting feature on Strictly Business. Please stay with us.
Introducing the all-new Mitsubishi Expander.
These are the Fuel Masters. Every time they're on the court, it's high performance. Every time I'm on the road, I can also expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. We made it! The next generation Phoenix Fuels, now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.
Motoring Today is now on the web. Watch this episode or other past episodes of the country's longest-running motoring program any time of the day by logging on to our website, motoringtoday.ph. Motoring Today is now online, just a click away.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too.
So, why are you back?
I didn't want to miss you.
When thinking of your favorite car brands and models, which brands and models immediately come to mind? Could it be a fuel-efficient sedan for that everyday drive? A sleek and agile sports car? A rugged and versatile SUV? That roomy and comfortable MPV or van? Or that versatile go-anywhere pickup? Be a part of the 2018-2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Vote for the brands and models that will become the 2018-2019 Autofocus Automobiles of the Year in the standard and premium luxury classes. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph to vote every day until September 30, 2018 and get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose. You decide.
Welcome back to Business and Leisure, and you're still on our business section. And what we have next is our feature on our Strictly Business segment. And now we come to Strictly Business, our segment for the entrepreneur. This week we trained the spotlight on a novel idea, a new business from a very young lady who quit her stable job to get into business.
Ingrid Cantos is a very young lady who now counts herself as a full-time entrepreneur. Ingrid graduated with a course in BS Hospitality and realized early on that working in a hotel was her dream job.
yun talaga yung job na gusto ko. And then, pero there was a time na parang phase sa life ko na parang naisip ko na, is this what I really want? Ito ba talaga yung gusto ko? Kasi super, hectic sa schedule ko and everything. But then yung feeling ng pagiging hotelier, I still love it. Pero yun nga, parang siguro phase sa life ko na I wanted something else.
Fate sometimes works in strange ways. With Ingrid, she found herself in her dream job working as a front office agent at a popular hotel in Ortigas, but she also found herself restless and looking for something else. Then she came across the Himalayan salt lamp.
Una kasing nakadiscover nito is yung mom ko. She bought one for herself. She found it sa Manila. Tapos nagustuhan niya yung benefits ng lamp, as in nag-work sa kanya yung mas nag-easy yung sleep niya and everything. And then she posted it online. Yung mga friends niya and yung mga dating co-workers niya sa dati din niyang job, naging interested sila. So nakita niya yung parang interest ng mga tao sa Himalayan lamp. So nag-offer siya na nag-start siya mag-sell. And then yun na nga, nung nagkaroon ng time na sabi ko sa mom ko na I think I want to resign na sa job ko, sabi niya, habang wala kang work, you can sell na lang yung Himalayan.
She followed her mom's advice and started selling the lamps to friends and family. A friend suggested that she put up her own Facebook page for her new product, and soon, she started getting more and more orders. She eventually started joining bazaars, and today, she has a flourishing business. Many people, especially here at home, are not familiar with Himalayan salt lamps, and Ingrid was happy to talk about their product that she promotes and sells.
Himalayan salt lamp, it originated it's from Himalayan mountain sa Pakistan, Punjab, Pakistan to be exact. So, minamine siya sa caves doon. Tapos, it's like a natural purifier that absorbs mga dust, bacteria sa paligid mo. So, it's good for allergic rhinitis and asthma kasi nililinis niya yung hinihinga natin.
And she also mentioned earlier in the interview her own mother swears by the good sleep benefits from this lamp.
It's also good for sleep kasi kung mapapansin niyo yung color ng lamp, it's soft orange glow na pwedeng color therapy sa mind natin. It relaxes our mind, kaya mas maganda yung nagiging tulog natin, mas nare-relax tayo. And also, it generates negative ions. Ang negative ions kasi, we get that from nature. So kung mapapansin mo, if kunyari, nag-out of town ka, nag-bakasyon ka, mapapansin mo parang ang relaxed mo, ang ganda sa pakiramdam, it's because of the negative ions na pinuproduce ng nature, which yun din ang pinuproduce ng Himalayan lamp. Kaya maganda siya for our health.
Actually, she did not know much about Himalayan salt lamps until she went on a 3-week vacation to Australia. There she was surprised to find that Himalayan salt lamps are widely sold in malls all over Australia. She researched some more and found that these are also sold widely in the US and in Europe. It is only now that Filipinos are getting to know about the lamp and its health benefits.
Based din sa mga feedbacks na naririnig ko, nakakatulong talaga siya, lalo na yung edible salt din. It can cleanse yung colon nyo. I have a friend na yung father niya may colon cancer, and then yung doctor sabi, if hindi mo talaga maiwasan sa mag-salt, mag-Himalayan salt ka na lang. And then meron din ako mga feedbacks na isang stroke patient, bumili siya sa akin sa Santa Rosa, Laguna. Nag-diapers daw siya kasi hindi niya makontrol yung bowel movements niya. But then when she tried yung edible salt, nilalagay niya sa water, parang pinch of salt lang naman, she drinks it. Mas naging okay daw yung bowel movements niya. She doesn't need to use Pampers na daw. So nakakagaan siya ng loob. And then at the same time, gusto ko din siyang malaman ng maraming tao para it can also help them.
When Ingrid started, she got her supply of Himalayan salt lamps from a Filipino middleman. As her Facebook page got more popular, a Pakistani supplier contacted her, and Ingrid finally found a reliable direct source who presented her with documents and proof of the genuine product. These days, Ingrid enjoys joining bazaars. She thoroughly enjoys interacting with people physically, not just online, and explaining to them the health benefits of her product.
When I'm at the bazaar, sa mga booth namin, the best way I can explain to my customers, yung pinakamadali nilang maiintindihan is, yun nga, natural purifier siya. So when you say purify, nililinis nga niya yung air sa paligid mo, so you you inhale or you take inside much cleaner air. Tapos yun, usually sa sleep, hindi ko na masyadong ina-elaborate yung mga ibang bagay. Yung mga important points lang talaga ng lamp, which is sa sleep, sa allergic rhinitis, sa asthma, sa coughing, and that it's natural talaga. So, by that pa lang naman, I see the interest na sa kanila. At saka, I always tell them na best example ko na rin is yung feedback ng mga customers ko kasi that's the best proof na it works sa mga bumili na sa amin.
Ingrid admits that she still has reservations about her newfound business, having started it only last year. What if it is just a fad? She asks herself, or what if she eventually has problems with supply? Preempting these possible problems, she wisely decided to expand her product line.
Yung mom ko, meron siyang kilalang chemist, chemical engineer siya. And then he makes soaps. Nag-ano din siya, seminar siya about soap making. So we contacted them. We asked kung kaya bang gawin na yung mga soap na ginagawa niya, haluan ng Himalayan salt. Kasi nga, when I did my research, maganda din siya sa skin. Kung mapansin mo sa mga ibang body shops, meron na rin talaga mga Himalayan mask, mga ganon. So we wanted to try that out sa business namin. Sabi naman niya, he will try. Titignan niya kung anong magiging kalalabasan.
So now, don't be surprised if you find various handcrafted soap with Himalayan salt.
So okay naman siya. So yung mga soaps namin, meron kaming eucalyptus extract with Himalayan salt, meron kaming goat's milk with oatmeal tsaka Himalayan salt, and we also have papaya with virgin coconut oil tsaka Himalayan salt.
Ingrid is pushing ahead with her expanded product lines, but hopes she can have more permanent bazaars to display her products. She is also studying more product lines to add to her present lineup. She works alone with no assistant and sometimes finds herself swamped with work, but it is all about time management, she says. Here she is with her personal invite for you to check out her products and where to find them.
Besides sa permanent booth nga namin sa SMBF, Parañaque, that's at the second floor in front of Giordano, meron din kami sa Festival Mall. Mini trade hall siya, second floor din. Once you see Techno Marine, just go right. Andun na yung booth namin. And regular din kami sa Glorieta, pero depending on the schedule pa rin. Usually, Glorieta 1, either second floor or ground floor. Tapos, nag-UP Town Center din kami. Right now, we have cash and carry. That's 2 weeks. Where else? Nagka-provincial din kami. Santa Rosa, Laguna, San Pablo, Laguna. Magkakaroon ako ng Baguio for the first time, I think end of July. You can visit us at our permanent booth at SMBF Parañaque, second floor in front of Giordano. And also we have one at Festival Mall, Mini Trade Hall, second floor, near Techno Marine. And then para sa mga bazaars namin, you can check naman our Facebook page, that's PH Himalayan Salt, sa both Facebook and Instagram. So, pwede kayong, we post naman there kung saan kami next na magbabazar para you can keep up to date.
And her advice to would-be entrepreneurs, especially those who suddenly find themselves in a crossroad.
It's okay to sit back muna, reflect kung ano ba talagang gusto mong gawin. And advice ko lang, don't settle for yung safe zone mo, yung comfort zone mo. If you feel like hindi ka na comfortable dun sa ginagawa mong job and you're not happy anymore, maybe it's time to consider naman other options. I'm not saying na yung ginawa ko na bigla na lang talaga akong nag-quit, pero yung ano lang, you can think about other options na rin kung ano ba talagang gusto mong gawin. And talk to your parents, talk to people who knows best para ma-advisean ka kung anong gusto mong gawin. And if you see an opportunity, wag mong pakawalan just because hindi ka sanay dun sa ginagawa mo or dun sa opportunity na yon, like it's very new or what. Kasi minsan, we don't know na yun na pala yung pwedeng, yun na pala yung future mo or yun na pala yung job na is meant for you.
That was Ingrid Cantos and her Himalayan Salt Lamp. This week's feature on Strictly Business. The leisure portion of Business Leisure is coming up next. with our co-host Sunshine Girl Day Munsaya, dishing out the latest lifestyle trends. Stay with us.
Break away from the everyday. The new Toyota Rush.
Calling all automobile enthusiasts. Autofocus.com.ph is exclusive to the automobile, where you'll find reviews on the latest brand new car models, together with their head-to-head comparisons. It has the detailed specs of car models available in the country and their latest SRPs and special promos, together with the latest auto industry news and developments like car launches and test drives. Autofocus.com.ph is all about automobiles. Click on.
Rediscover an extraordinary world as it unfolds before your eyes with the all-new 7-seater diesel CR-V. See the extraordinary.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
It's back. Participate in the only public poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. Vote for your favorite car makes and models in the 2018-2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph to vote every day until September 30, 2018 and get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Which models do you think will become this year's Automobile of the Year in the standard and premium luxury class? You choose. You decide.
Welcome back to BNL, and it's now time for our lifestyle section. As we call on our co-host this week, Day Munsaya. Day, it's all yours.
Thank you again, Butch, for keeping us updated with business news. Hi, everyone. Hope you're still with me, Day, because it's now time for me to take the spotlight for the lifestyle section of business and leisure. We start with the latest happenings in and out of the metro. Here now is Lifestyle Chronicles.
Pioneer Compact Car, distributor of Suzuki Philippines or SPH, closes the first half of the year with the back-to-back launch of the much-anticipated all-new Desire and Swift. The grand launch held at the Marriott Hotel in Pasay City was attended by over 500 media, bankers, and dealers nationwide. Introduced not only the latest upgrades on both Suzuki vehicles, but also the revolutionary Japanese technology behind these newest innovations. The all-new Desire is a comfortable sedan in a compact body with advanced technology and features to enhance the driving experience that sports the auto gear shift or AGS technology, which combines the fuel efficiency of a manual transmission and convenience of an automatic transmission. The all-new Swift boasts a daring transformation while retaining old features that Filipino customers love. Blacked out A-pillars for wrap-around windows, dynamic side window, treatment, and distinctive vertically arranged lamps. The all-new Desire comes in two variants, starting with the GL-MT, lists at 638,000 pesos, and the GL Plus AGS lists at 698,000 pesos. The well-loved Swift has three variants, starting with the GL-MT at 775,000 pesos. GL CVT at 799,000, and the GLX CVT at 899,000 pesos.
We call B segment of passenger vehicle. This segment in your country is the biggest market in the Philippines, but we look at demand for 2018 for this B segment compared to 2017. And demand is a little bit down. So we Philippines study what we can do. Our conclusion for this situation to bring new model. This is the best way. I believe you can agree. Therefore, we brought Desire sedan model and hatchback Swift as a third generation.
We'll bring you more parties and events exclusively here on Lifestyle Chronicles. Let us see what we have discovered this week. Watch this.
This time around, our roving BNL crew found themselves again in bustling Marikina City to try out a Korean restaurant. If you are a foodie, you must have found yourself in Lilac Street in Marikina City at one time or another. This street is fast becoming a food avenue in this city, and many startups have found a home in Lilac Street. Now here comes another wonderful discovery right here at Lilac, the Midai Restaurant, a decidedly Korean restaurant. The Goalberto family owns this, and this is how the Kapampangan family came to put up the Midai Restaurant here, as told by G. Dison Goalberto.
Before kasi, we live in Pampanga, so we usually family dined every night. Talagang they're family-oriented, laging kumakain outside. And then, dahil lagi kami sa Korean area, while eating, kumakain kami, sabi niya, why not open the same concept? Eto na ano, so although we decided on that time na okay, why not open in Marikina? So that Marikina area will have the first sangyupsal, unlimited sangyupsal, no? So at first hesitant kami, syempre kung tatangkalikin ba ng Marikeño ang concept ng sangyupsal kasi hindi pa ganun ka-boom at that time si Korean foods. And luckily, we started small hanggang sa lumaki na siya, which is naging patok sa ng Marikeño ang sangyupsal.
Another co-owner, Sebastian Gualberto, who is the operations manager of Midai, confirms that their first restaurant was in Rainbow Street here in Marikina City. Business wasn't at brisk then, so they decided to move to Lilac Street where they are right now.
So ilang months prior do sa paglilipat namin sa Rainbow to Lilac, naging okay naman yung business. Doon na kami nakilala lalo sa Lilac.
The Goalberto family professes a love for Korean food. The whole family enjoys their Korean food sorties and decided to build a food business around their passion.
Mahilig kasi kami sa samgyeopsal, Korean samgyeopsal. Nagustuhan ng concept ng nanay ko dahil patok na sa mga tao ng Pilipino. Tapos hindi pa nagsisimula dito sa Marikina na isang Korean restaurant. So naisipan namin na magtayo ng Korean restaurant dito.
The name Midai comes from the first names of Sebastian's siblings. But upon further research, they found out that Midai means greatness in Korean. So they happily decided to name the restaurant Midai. The restaurant is cool and pleasant, exactly the ambience that they want to create here. The staff offers each customer a welcoming greeting in Korean to set the friendly mood. A happy ambience is the concept behind Midai. In their first Korean restaurant, they offered unlimited samgyeopsal only. Here at Midai in Lilac Street, the owners decided to offer buffet dining as well to complement their unlimited samgyeopsal. For the buffet alone, where there is a wide array of hot and cold dishes, soup, vegetables, beef and pork, the price is incredibly low. It costs 299 pesos only per person. For the unlimited pork samgyeopsal only, one pays 369. For the combination pork and beef plus the buffet, one needs to pay only 499 pesos. Here's G. Dizo and Gualberto to show us some of their food offerings here at Miday.
Hi, so this is our samgyeopsal, the pork samgyeopsal. Ito halos yung mga sinaserve namin for first samgyeopsal. So this is our pork together with the cheesy. Kasi now we opened up cheesy samgyeopsal for samgyeopsal only. And then there's a side dishes. We have 6 side dishes for samgyeopsal, which is the famous kimchi, and then the pamuchin, the pakimchi, the radish, the sweetened radish, the potato marble, the pumpkin pie, and the samjang itself. Together, it comes out with the soup and unlimited vegetables. So lahat yan unlimited for 369 only. Now, if you're going to go add on a buffet, it costs 459. Kasama na to halos. And then you can choose also sa buffet. Hindi na namin nilagay yun. At least this one, you can at least prepare for that.
Let's have a close-up of their famous samgyeopsal. Check out the slices of pork, deliciously pink and white, ready for the grilling. This comes with all the side dishes like this hot kimchi, which opens the appetite and goes well with the grilled meats. Other side dishes are veggies and other dips. And check out the buffet as well. There is the iconic Korean fried chicken that is sweet, crunchy, and tastes of sesame seeds. They have a wide array of hot Korean specialties. They have hot soups and healthy salads to start up your meal. Miday has been busy lately.
Itong the whole month, puro events, baptism, wedding, seminars, and anniversaries, birthdays as well.
Restaurant operations start at 11 a.m. up to 3 p.m. and resumes at 5 p.m. up to 10 p.m. The restaurant can comfortably seat 120 persons at any given time.
And then we have also upstairs. Come July, open na siya for reservation. Konting lapses na lang. Then we will go and start the events.
Because the Korean food craze has caught up with the Mariqueños, the Gualberto family is now entertaining inquiries for franchising or just plain expansion of the brand.
There are a lot of inquiries for franchising, pero wino-work out pa yon right now. And we also have this thinking of another location, this one sa Antipolo right now. Eventually, luckily, no? In God's will, sana makuha na rin yan.
So if you happen to find yourself in this part of the city, check out Miday. GD's and Gualberto has a personal invite to you.
Hi everyone, this is Miday and we would like to invite you at 19 Lilac Street, our unlimited samgyeopsal and buffet. Kindly visit us. Our number is 0995-880-5294 and 0932-596-7543 or visit us at Facebook, www.facebook.com/Miday Marikina. That's all. Kamsahamnida.
More exciting and interesting dining destinations coming your way only here on Places. Our segment dedicated to all the firearm enthusiasts is coming up next, right after this short break.
Rediscover an extraordinary world as it unfolds before your eyes with the all-new 7-seater diesel CR-V. See the extraordinary.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
Break away from the everyday. The new Toyota Rush.
These are the Fuel Masters. Every time they're on the court, it's high performance. Every time I'm on the road, I can also expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. We made it! The next generation Phoenix Fuels, now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.
When thinking of your favorite car brands and models, which brands and models immediately come to mind? Could it be a fuel-efficient sedan for that everyday drive? A sleek and agile sports car? A rugged and versatile SUV? That roomy and comfortable MPV or van? Or that versatile go-anywhere pickup? Be a part of the 2018-2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Vote for the brands and models that will become the 2018-2019 Autofocus Automobiles of the Year in the standard and premium luxury classes. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph to vote every day until September 30, 2018, and get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose. You decide.
Welcome back, and yes, you're still with me, Jay, here on Business and Leisure. Here now is Sports Shoot.
Sports Shoot is brought to you by Rock Island Armory, manufactured by Armscor Global Defense Incorporated.
Welcome to Sports Shoot, Business and Leisure segment for the gun enthusiast. I'm Butch Gambo. Once again on Sports Shoot, we'll have the President and CEO of Armscor Global Defense, Martin Tuazon, to present to all our sports shooting enthusiasts another remarkable firearm for you to get to know better and appreciate. The Medallion Competition A2 two-tone.
Thanks, Butch, and welcome to this week's presentation of Armscor Sports Shoot. I'd like to go through the Medallion pistol line. So, Armscor is known for its quality 1911s, from the GI pistol all the way to the Talco Ultras. We'd like to go one level up. For those of you who don't know, we've been making this Medallion series for quite some time. Basically, competition-ready pistols right out of the box, right out of the factory. You don't need to touch these guns whatsoever and go to the range. So you'll get the two-tone slide and look with the magwells like you would on the TAC Ultra. And these are fine-tuned guns, hand-fitted. We don't make too many of these, but we do deliver, and they are available in all our stores and all our affiliates. The only thing I probably ask is patience, because they are hand-fitted, so it takes us a lot longer to make these guns, but it is worth the wait. This is our top-of-the-line models. You can go up against all types of competition pistols. We have this being used in the United States right now in 3-gun by John McClane and Athena Lee, the former world champion, women's world champion. They're using the 9mm version of the Medallion and winning competitions left and right with that. So it's a great gun, and you don't have to break the bank. What we have here is our Medallion Competition two-tone, double stack 45. It's got all the bells and whistles on here, and what I'd like to do is demonstrate and shoot for you how nice and smooth it shoots, and let's get a shot at it. Our Medallion 45, available also in 40 caliber and 9mm. Straight out of the box and straight to competition.
That was the Medallion Competition A2 two-tone. It comes in caliber 45 ACP. It is semi-automatic and recoil operated with a capacity of 14 rounds. Its barrel length is 5 inches with an overall pistol length of 8.56 inches. I'll see you next time when we again put on the spotlight another exciting firearm here on Business and Leisure's Sports Shoot, our regular segment for the gun enthusiast. I'm Butch Gamboa.
Sports Shoot is brought to you by Rock Island Armory, manufactured by Arms Corps Global Defense Incorporated.
There are quite a lot of firearm enthusiasts out there who are pleased to watch our featured firearm this week. Well, time flies fast when you're having fun, as they say, and I bid you again bye for now. This has been Day. Thank you so much for staying with us this week, and catch us again next time for more informative and exciting features for all of you. See you again next time, and back to you, Butch.
Thanks, Dave, for this week's Leisure Report. And with that, we end another episode of Business and Leisure. Thank you for staying with us. Also, don't forget to follow us in our social media accounts. Till the next time, this has been your host, Ray Butch Gamboa. Good business to all and enjoy a good life.